Hey,
Hi, y'all.
welcome to Bad Decisions and Good Mascara.
Where the mascara is flawless.
And the decisions are questionable.
Yes, they are.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers and cheers to you.
Cheers to you,
Danielle.
ladies. How you
Oh.
been, girl?
Well, it's been a good week.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yes.
Anything exciting happen?
I got a new water pick.
Ooh.
Right. And
Was it the suggestion of the dentist?
uh
Or did you just decide
yes.
to try it?
No, it was. It was.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought it was be pretty easy. It's got the on button, but okay, it has apparently several different modes.
I've never used one, so.
And so I was in the bathroom and I was looking at the front and I wanted to change like the level because you start out at a lower level and then go up. And so I pressed this button and all of a sudden it starts squirting toward the ceiling. And then I let go of the button and it won't stop. Well, it never did that before.
Oops.
But between screaming and laughing, by the time I got it shut off,
You were wet and
it did not hit the ceiling, but it was like it would go up and it's like it was raining on me.
Did you actually get it in your mouth at some point? Or was
Later,
it
after
all
that.
over you?
Yes. And then that night, I did the same thing. I don't know what I hit, but when I took it out of my mouth, it kept going and got me right in the forehead. So,
Well, third time's a charm. So maybe the third time you use it,
yeah,
you
it would
together.
be, yes, it would be helpful if I were to read the instructions, but it
It's a
seemed
waste
pretty
of
simple
time.
to me. How about
You
you?
would think. It's been good. It's been a kind of an exciting week because last Thursday, we started back in our bowling league.
Yes, we did.
Don't be jealous. Shout out to all the Thursday bowlers at Olivet Lanes.
Ooh,
We love ya.
here for the beer. That's what the lane is
That's right.
called.
So there was that, and then my kids started school on Monday, the 24th. So, well, yesterday.
Okay,
That was
okay.
yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it was, wasn't it?
Yes. So my daughter, 5th grade, she's 10. My son started his first year of trade
he already
school.
started too. Nice. Oh.
Everybody was happy, like the teachers, like the environment.
Blessing.
We're all good so far. And I did get a facial. So if you notice, my face is like itching and red. It's going to be beautiful later. I promise.
That's right.
But right now,
Glowing.
Maybe not so good right now.
So, from not the last episode, but the episode before, I do owe someone an apology.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to apologize to Mary Catherine Gallagher from the Saturday Night Live show because
You said
where
her name wrong.
where I got Mary Ellen Gallagher, I don't know, but
It was like,
yeah,
you were under pressure. We just forgot.
That's
It was
right.
a slip. It was just called old lady stuff. It's old lady stuff.
that's right. But I'm very sorry, Mary Catherine. I hope you forgive
I'm
us.
sure she forgets us.
Yeah.
So dating was like went over pretty well last time. We had a lot of people talking about it. A lot of people asking us questions, making comments, laughing.
Giving us more topics about dating.
Yes. So we feel like this deserves maybe a few episodes. I don't know.
Yes.
But today we decided we were going to kind of talk about dating as an older lady, as a foxy older woman.
As a cougar.
And, things have changed, right?
Oh,
big differences.
Mm-hmm.
So when I first got divorced, I was dating in my 30s. And I met someone and we were together for 10, 11 years. So back then, I would even say in my 30s to today.
Oh, very
different.
Yeah, very different.
Do you think you will have, so you're in a relationship?
I am now, yes.
So that's the difference between the two of us. Your relationship is how long?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so it's been a minute.
And I will remind everyone that I've been single for over 20 years, all total together.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So I'm at the point now where I just turned 50. I have been single now. My last long-term relationship was 10 to 11 years. It's been what, 2 years? No. Oh my gosh. Has it been almost 2 years now? I think it may be so.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so, and I really haven't.
It's been at least a bowling season and a half or more. Yeah,
that's how we tell time. It's like kids' ages or bowling seasons.
Yeah.
So I really haven't dated a whole lot and like put myself out there. So I'm kind of a little hesitant. I think one of the reasons is because I'm not sure what I want at this age. I don't know if I want someone. I don't think at this point, I don't think I want to get married. I'm not saying that may never happen in my life. Never say never.
Right.
But if in my head I'm thinking that's not on my priority list, I don't even know if I want someone to move in with me.
I mean, I get it. And being alone so long, even in my relationship now, I really have to kind of monitor myself because
you get used to being by yourself.
And if things get moved, or like, let's say I went to the grocery store and bless his heart, he's got a bag of grapes and he's just, and it looks like he's going to eat the whole bag. And I'm like, hey, don't eat all those grapes.
You know what the thing that is the best about being single? That food that you ate the night before that you've been thinking about all day long. When you get home, it's still in the fridge.
That's right. Ain't nobody else going to eat it.
Nobody else going to eat it.
Because you don't have to worry about your kids eating it because they
don't like anything.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm at that point where I'm just not sure exactly what I want. So that makes it, is the pool smaller or am I pickier? I think I want more things for myself. I have bigger expectations at this point.
Right.
Because I've been through some shit.
Right.
When you're 50, 57, you've been through some shit and you're trying hard not to repeat it. Not saying that always works.
And
but you're trying hard not to repeat it.
Right. And when you get close to my age, it's like all of a sudden you just realize the value of your peace. Yeah. And it's just like, yeah, I just want peace. I mean,
I get that.
For sure.
I'm there too. And it's hard to know because you're not looking for, when you're young, you're looking for that lifetime partner who you're going to settle down with and have a family with. Now you're past the family. You're past the, starting in your career. You're at a different point in everything in your life. You're more settled. So you're looking for different things. And it's like, it totally changes the perspective of what
it does. So what do you think, in addition to our perspective changing, do you think that men and women at this age want the same things?
I don't know. That would be a great question to ask.
That would be a good question to ask.
Because we think we know. Like we think we know. But do we know? Like what men are thinking? They definitely don't know what we're thinking.
Well, that's for sure. Although we are more intuitive beings, but
it's true.
It just depends if you base it on their actions. Because prior to my current relationship, it just seemed like a lot of guys this age just wanted to date and have sex with a bunch of different women.
Which I am not in that spot in my life, ladies.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
Ladies, at 50, do you feel like doing that anymore? Like the thought of that is exhausting to me.
Right.
Like the thought of just going on date after date after date with different people, the thought of having sex with multiple people, that is, I just can't. I don't have the strength. I don't have it in me to do it anymore. Right. I just don't.
And I told a guy once, I said, you know what? Anybody that you're having sex with, I'm having sex with. So I don't want a gift that's going to keep on giving. And I also said, I don't, of course, he wasn't forthcoming about whatever, seeing other women. And I said, I'm not going to sign up for a contest that I didn't enter myself.
That's nice. I like that.
Vibe on that one.
I like it, ladies.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not up for that. I'm not. So I do wonder, men, is that what is the majority of men just looking for a good time, no commitment and a good time at our age? Right. And it's fine if you are, but we kind of need to know. Right?
And many
be honest.
We're married for a long time. So it's like, if that's what you want, like,
just be honest.
Yeah. Early. Be honest early. Let's just say that.
What about the financial situation? Okay, so I have my own money. I have retirement. I have savings. Yes. I own a home. I own a car.
Same.
I have things set aside for my children. Of course, I didn't have that when I was dating before. So, different place now.
Right.
Would you date someone who wasn't financially stable?
No.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't need I don't need you to be wealthy. Like,
of course, right.
I'm not looking for a sugar daddy,
right.
but I need to know that you're a responsible person, that you're paying your bills, you have a retirement account, you have some savings, and you're taking care of your business.
Well, and if you're going to live together, then what our idea is, you have a joint checking account for the bills, like for the house and all that, and you each contribute so much a month, and then that's what things get paid out of.
And then you have your own separate too.
Yeah,
I agree.
Oh yeah.
And I do think the whole prenup thing, if you do decide to get married at an older age, I think it's kind of important because this is when you need it, right? Yes. Because you have built all these things up yourself, and he has as well. And I think anything that was built before you joined together
is yours,
remains yours.
Yeah,
and your children.
And his is his.
Yes.
Same thing.
Yes. Equal. Right. And anything you build together is both of yours.
That's right.
And I think that's a fair, I think anyone could agree that that's fair.
Right.
Both sides. So.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask this question.
Ooh, do it.
For obvious reasons.
Okay.
Should you date someone who is 10 to 15 years younger than you? What do you think?
That's a tough one because, so I'm 50. Would I date someone who was 40? I've dated a lot of younger I was married to someone who was a year younger.
Right.
My second long-term relationship, he was 8 years younger.
Okay.
And I didn't go out looking for it. That's just how it happened. Yes. I think one of the things, and boys, again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm speaking from my experience.
Men, Danielle, men. They're going to be offended if we call them boys, despite their actions. Men.
Sorry. Okay. So in my experience, older men aren't as active or like to do things like as we do as older women. Like, we still are in it. We still want to go out. We still want to go to dinner. We still want to go see a show. We still want to do these things. And they're more just satisfied with being at home and just chilling.
Right.
Which I can do sometimes, but I do like to get out and do new things.
Right.
And younger men are still into doing those things. So sometimes I think that's how we end up going that direction. The thing that I would say, though, is I don't know how young I would go, because I am starting to notice changes in my body now that I didn't notice when I dated before.
Yeah.
So just within the last 2 years, I've noticed a lot of changes that might make me a little self-conscious, especially if it's a younger person.
I can relate to that.
How about you?
Yeah. I have never dated anyone younger until now. I agree with everything that you said, and I'm going to add another, and he is 8 years younger than I am. We go. We do lots of things all together. The other point that I want to make is, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but you start to find that men who are older than you, or sometimes your own age, are a little rough around the edges.
They also don't try like the younger men do.
Right.
Like, they don't approach people like the young. I tell you, when I go places, even 20-year-olds, which I know that's a whole thing we're not even going to talk about, but people who approach me tend to be on the younger side.
Yeah. But I also mean, like, some of them haven't taken care of themselves, and they kind of look like, anyway. Yeah. Not trying to be.
Not that looks are everything, but you do have to be attractive.
Looks are not everything. That's true. You should fall in love with the way a guy treats you. However, you also have to be attracted to him. And if you're just not, then it's okay. You're just not. Yeah. You can't change that.
And it's weird too, because attractions, you could see two people and have a line of girls, and they're all going to pick different. He's attractive. He's not attractive for different reasons. So attraction is subjective.
Yep.
And doesn't always mean, the same for everybody, but it
For
is a thing. It's a thing.
Yep.
Here's one.
What about that? Are you asking?
What if someone has never been married? Okay. 50 years old and never been married. Nope. Okay.
I've learned the hard way.
Yeah. So I go back and forth with this because they don't have the baggage of the ex and the kids and all the things.
Very true. Very true.
But just naturally, they're going to be more selfish and self-centered, right? Which boys are selfish.
And what I found when I dated people like that is there's a reason they're not married.
I mean, if you're used to only taking care of yourself all the time, and this has been going on for like 40, 50, 60
Or
years.
if you're a mama's boy.
Mama's still taking care of you.
Yeah. And things get a little weird sometimes with those relationships. It's like,
if they don't know how to do laundry, cook, and all the things, and they live in by themselves and they don't know how to do that. If they're living like a bachelor, like a young freaking college kid still, not happening.
Okay, what would you date somebody if they have been married 3 times?
That's a good one too. I don't know. 3 times. I guess it would depend on the circumstances. But I don't know. I would definitely be a red flag right off the bat.
Yeah, it would be a huge red flag for me too. I think it would depend on what happened in those marriages and why I mean, hey, I'm not quick to judge because I've been married. I'm a 2-time loser. So there you have it.
It definitely depends on the situation, but it would definitely put my ears up. I'd be like, what happened here? What happened here? So,
right. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think sexual compatibility is different now than it was in your 20s and 30s? Does sex matter as much to you as it did when you were in your 30s or even 40s?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
It's still important, right? Like, I don't want to, like, if it's bad. You know what my thing is? Kissing.
Yes. Oh my God. That's the ultimate. That I think that is more intimacy than sex. Is a passionate kissing session.
If they're a bad kisser, no, it's not happening.
I agree.
Yeah.
Vote them off the island.
But part of this, I would say part of the good sex is because you're compatible in all the ways, right? And so you have a chemistry. Doesn't that make it better?
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it kind of matters a little bit.
Right. Okay, I know my answer and I'll give it, but do you think that women become more confident about asking for what they want sexually as they get older?
I think we become more confident about asking for what we want, period, as we get older.
Yep.
Just because we have the experience. We're kind of done with the BS. My BS meter is so low at this point. Like, I just don't want to. Like, I ain't got the time nor the energy.
Right. Yeah.
So, I would say definitely yes. That's a yes all the way around. I would say.
I agree 100%.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Do you think it's harder to find people now than when? I would say yes. I think it's harder to find people at our age than it was when we were like in our 20s, for sure.
Well, I think it's definitely harder to meet people.
30s,
right?
Even. Yes, because where do you go to meet people, right? Because so a lot of people do the online dating thing. It's very popular for all ages.
I can say that I was divorced the first time, like married 9 years, divorced now for 20 years. But okay, let's say I was 37 or 38.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I single. Then I got married the second time. Between those 2 marriages, and when I got back on there after the second marriage, it was a lot of the same people.
That's insane. Yeah.
I mean, you can be a serial dater, and that's okay if that's what you want, but just be upfront about it.
Yeah. That's the whole thing I would say is honesty is really important. Like, if you're not feeling somebody, just say it. If you just want sex, just say it.
Right, because there's probably someone else out there who wants exactly what you want.
Yes. You don't want to be in a relationship, just say it.
Right.
If you want to get married tomorrow, just say it.
Oh, good God. Say that for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
And somebody will want to, though.
There will be,
but not me, but somebody
will want to do it. Yes. Yes, for sure. Yeah. So it is. I think meeting people's harder. You know, it's so cliche, but it is kind of true, though. You have to like just kind of get out there and do different things and get involved in different things, and then it kind of sort of happens, right? Yeah. When you're not expecting it to happen, and everyone's like, but it's so true.
Right.
So true.
I just thought of another one.
Oh.
How do you feel about fix-ups?
You know, I had a fix-up after my divorce. And it was from one of my friends since high school.
It was
not her. I'm not going to mention names. If she's watching, she knows I'm talking about her right now. And I thought to myself, I thought she knew who I was. I thought we were good friends.
I'll bet he was probably a really nice guy. She
Just
thought,
just not my cup of tea. But I don't know. Here's what I think about fix-ups. Ladies, men, here's what you should do. If you think you have someone who is perfect for somebody else that you're around, maybe have a party.
Yes, perfect.
Say, hey, we're all going to go do this. Put the two of them in the same place at the same time and see how that goes. That would be my suggestion.
Perfecto.
Because it is good. It is a good way to meet people. You know, they've already been vetted, right? Your friends like them. Your friends know something about them. So, you know, it could possibly be a good way to meet people.
Absolutely.
But putting the pressure in of the fix-up is maybe too much.
Awkward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I will confess that one time I did one thing to Danielle.
Oh, you did. But it worked out. It worked out.
We were at a restaurant waiting, or I don't know if we were going to eat at the bar or not, but we were sitting at the bar and a good minute and whatever. The bartender was really cute and he and Danielle were, you know, talking, maybe a little bit of flirting, and she had to go to the bathroom. So, when she went to the bathroom, I said, hey, what do you think about my best friend? Do you think she's cute? And he was like, yeah, she's cute. I was like, okay, give me a napkin. Here's her number. Text her and ask her out.
And he did.
Yeah, he did. And it lasted.
We dated about a little over a year-ish. Yeah. So,
yeah.
You know.
Never know.
Yeah, so it is good to have help from your friends. They know you know. And if it's someone they're familiar with, hopefully they're setting you up with someone that is of good character.
Right.
And is maybe your type. I don't know.
And I just kind of went by looks and personality. I didn't really know if he was a serial killer.
He was not a serial killer.
Thank God. Yeah. I have good judgment.
Good judgment.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I don't know. I think bottom line is it's different. Dating now versus 20s, 30s, even 40s. I think once you've been in long-term relationships or marriages, it's different.
Right. For sure.
Because once you've been in a marriage that hasn't worked, or a long-term, you know, marriage isn't always as popular now as it isn't a thing that happens all the time as it was in the past. So living together for, 10 plus years, whatever. You come out of that and hopefully, you're different. You're changed. Like things are different. So,
and and that's a good point. And I think that's a topic for a whole other episode, is talking about the purpose of marriage, why it came about.
Yes. And
its relevancy to today.
Yeah. Okay. Before we go, I'm going to give you some people. We're going to do this. We're going to talk about some situations, some men, and you're going to tell me, would you date him? Would you not?
Okay. Well, you got to tell too.
Okay. So he's 55. He's divorced. He has 2 adult children. Okay. He's financially comfortable. He's very attractive, but he's not looking for anything serious. Would you date him?
I'm not doing it.
No.
Nope.
That's a maybe for me. It depends, because right now, I don't know if I want something serious.
Right.
So,
I mean, let's be clear. I'm in a relationship, so I'm not doing it anyway. I'm answering these questions as if I was single.
To be clear.
Get myself in trouble.
Yeah, don't do that. He's here in the background, so don't worry. He's listening.
He's supposed to be watching the dogs, but...
Yeah, did you hear him bark?
Yeah.
Yeah, so mine would be a maybe, because it would depend on how I felt about things and if he was upfront about it. Oh, if they're upfront about the situation, because again, I don't know what I want at this point in my life, so it'd be a possibility.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. All right, what else
Next. 62. He's widowed. I like the idea of widowed. I'm sorry for the loss, but because that means they had this relationship, they didn't end it voluntarily. So it worked out for this many years. So they obviously know what it takes to be in a long-term relationship. So that kind of already sparks my interest. He's emotionally mature.
Okay.
He's financially secure. He has a wonderful personality. You know what that means. But you're not immediately physically attracted to him.
Oh.
What you do? Yes or no?
I just
yes
can't.
No.
I can't.
I think I would give him a few dates to see his personality. Maybe his personality would come out and it would be attractive to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a maybe again, I would say.
I mean, I also think the difficult thing, and I have had this experience with someone who is widowed, is, you know, after anyone passes away, that's our significant person, family member, whatever, we tend to put them on a pedestal. And it's very hard if that's what's happening to compete with that. You know what I mean?
Not only that, but if they have adult children,
yeah,
those children are going to have a hard time
accepting you.
Yeah, that is a sticky situation.
That's true.
Last one. He's 52. That's right around our age.
Not mine.
Never been married. No children. But he does own his own business. And he travels constantly. But he's not sure marriage is for him. I'm going to say no. Well, I'm just going to say no.
I'm not doing it.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too many red flags there. There's too many things. Too many things.
Too many things.
Yeah. Faux show. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. Okay. So I think we agree. We agree.
So we want to let you guys know we're looking for people for a panel. We want to do a panel discussion, and we can bring people in with just a link. You don't have to be here. So we want to have women and men from their 20s, 30s,
40s, and 50s.
40s and 50s. Now, are we counting us for 40s and 50s?
I think we need to hear.
Oh, that would be amazing.
We need to hear.
Okay, peeps. So remember, and I'm going to try to set it up this week. I'm learning as I go. I'm going to try to set it up on YouTube to where we can, like, there can be a chat or we can get messages on there also. Mm-hmm. So message us or email us at bdagm26@gmail.com and let us know if you would consider being on.
Yes. We need to hear some people's ideas. Like we're blabbing and we're saying our thing and we're doing it. But what do you think?
That's right. And we can all ask each other questions too. I think it'd be really interesting to have a question and answer between the men and the women.
I'm curious. Like I've never sat down and had like a conversation with a male, like a straight up asking the hard questions and then being honest.
Well, we also have a friend, my friend Crystal has a friend who's like a dating whisperer, and he's a male. Maybe he would be on it.
Dating whisperer? What is that?
Yeah.
mean?
Well, like, I don't know, not sure if he does it for her and her friends or just women friends, right? But she said, like, you know, they'll ask him something and he gives them the best, like, perspective and stuff.
Oh, okay. I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to have the dating whisperer on here. That's his name from now on, too.
That's right.
The dating whisperer. Okay.
All right.
All right,
well,
y'all.
friends, we'll see you next week.
See you next time. Love ya.